What's happening, crypto crew? Sean's coming back at you with another cryptocurrency video. Before we get started, make sure you go ahead and check us out at Bitcoin Bros 101. Once again, we have this 9-hour course that we pulled together for you guys. If you want to get more in depth with your education is key. The Bitcoin Bros can't emphasize that enough. More time in the market is better than timing the market. And it's the same thing with education. You have to understand macro. You have to understand the charts. You got to understand micro. You got to understand the economies, a micro and macro scale, the global economy. You got to understand the cycles. Everything is encompassed within this. Once again, this limited time offer, check this out here. But then we have a bundled package. You can get that 9-hour course plus these 2 ebooks at a limited time. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about Vechain coming in per popular request. This is pre-recorded. The Bitcoin Bros has some traveling, so don't pay attention if the price is a little bit more or less. We're showing you a buying opportunity, not financial advice. But at the current time of this recording, it's coming in around 4 cents. Looking at the Vechain price, we see Vechain coming in on CoinMarketCap at number 45 per its market cap, around $3 billion. So where do we see this price action going? As you see, we bottomed out in the bear market somewhere around the 1.5 cents. You could have been scooping up some cheap Vechain. Vechain's done about a 3x from right there. Not quite. Went up to about 5.5 cents, almost 6 cents in this bull market currently. But will Vechain get this impulsive rally to the upside? We'll be talking about all of this in this video, so make sure you watch this until the end. Some news update. Should you buy Vechain during this bull run? So what did Vechain do in March? Right now the price has been on the downcline. As we showed you before, we went all the way up to about 6 cents and we had a retracement. So retracements within bull markets are buying opportunities. But should you be buying Vechain right now on this pullback? Is there an opportunity in the upcoming months? We'll look at some quick news. So what's been happening with Vechain? Vechain has been revolutionizing supply chains. Since its inception in 2015, Vechain has taken the supply chain logistics sector by storm. 2015, yes, Vechain's almost been around for 10 years, a whole decade. So this project has been building for a decade long. Vechain's blockchain platform offers transparent tracking and verification for products in every stage of their supply chain. So this is a huge real-world application, RWA. This platform leverages the power of the Internet of Things, or IoT, to ensure the authenticity of products, effectively tracking counterfeiting and enhancing trust in supply chains. So how can this be used? Where is there products in the real world that they get knocked off? You see knockoff Louis Vuitton bags, you see knocked off Rolex watches, you see knocked off certain types of shoes, whether they're high-end designer, Jordans. There's a lot of knockoff products out there. So what's the biggest win for Vechain in this? Let's look at Rolex watches, for example. A Rolex watch comes with books and papers. Those books and papers can easily be recreated, can easily be copied, can easily be counterfeited because it's actual physical paper. A particular watch has a brand or some type of cryptographic that's on it, then those symbols can be verification for authenticity. So Vechain can be the back end that helps drive this technology. Now, taking a look at the Vechain price action. This is what everybody's been waiting for. So what do we see? What do we anticipate? Current time is recording, Vechain is coming in around 4 cents, as we mentioned. And looking at the Gaussian channels, the Gaussian channels is just the red and green channels you see turning red and green. We're looking at Vechain on the weekly. So Vechain, as you see, has had this rounding bottom once again. If we zoom into the price action, what's another bullish thing that we see? We see the 20 curling up towards this 200. Once this has a cross, so the 20 crosses over this 200, we'll see a bullish cross paired with a green Gaussian channel just flipped. So last time this flipped green, what did VeChain do? VeChain was off to the races. So when this flipped green, we had a pullback and retested this Gaussian channel, then had a blast off. How high did we go from this pullback? That was a 2,500% move to the upside. This is a massive appreciation. So look, if we zoom into the current price action, what do we see? We see that VeChain blasted above this Gaussian channel and already had this retest. And then on this bump and run, we then had that green flip. So could we see another 2,500% move to the upside? Well, right now we see this appreciation. The technical target could go up to about 920%, all the way up to potentially a 5,200% gain, up to $2.23. Now you gotta look at the fib extensions too, the swing lows to the swing high. See the 1.618 is in this box, in this Fibonacci box, because this is this leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, 4, this fifth leg. Based on the fifth leg lengths, it has to be somewhere in this range of 42 to $2.40. That 1.618 is right in the middle of that range. Could that be in the realm of possibility? Most definitely. And if we do come up to that 1.618, this is a huge appreciation. Currently at 4 cents, going up to $1.46, that would be roughly a 3,200% move. So is there opportunity in VeChain? Most definitely. You always want to look at the Bitcoin comparative as well. Now, what do we see? What do we anticipate? We see VeChain way back in 2019. We bottomed out, put in a higher low, a higher high, higher low, higher high. And then look, we fell down in this previous bear market. And it seems that we could be doing some type of rounding bottom pattern, but we haven't really got back out the depths of this downtrend just quite yet. Taking a look at the Gaussian channel, we came up and tested the bottom end of this Gaussian channel and got rejected. This could be, you know, that double bottom that could be forming before we come out of this. Look, the first time we came back into this, we got rejected as well. Ultimately, then just kept putting in higher highs and higher lows. So is there room for opportunity to the upside? Most definitely. Let's look at a couple indicators. Let's look at the relative strength index and also the MACD. Relative strength index, you see that we came and bottomed out as well, put in higher lows and higher highs. So the trend's definitely changing. So when you see this trend change, you have to be patient with VeChain, because when VeChain moves, it moves very aggressively. So once this actually comes up and blasts up past this 80 range, you can definitely see a huge appreciation on this. We haven't seen the Gaussian channel flip green. Looking at the MACD, let's get rid of this RSI. The MACD has been extremely oversold in the bear market, and you see it's been putting in higher highs and higher lows, and we're trying to have a breakout here. And it's flipped green, flipped red. Are we going to flip green and have some momentum to the upside? Could we see a huge appreciation for VeChain with Bitcoin? If we just get back up to the previous high, how much appreciation would that be at the current time it's recording? This would be roughly a 600% gain against Bitcoin. So this is still a huge opportunity in the VeChain price action. You don't want to sleep on this token. It's been around, it's got longevity, and the team has been working, and it has real world application. Remember all of this. And with that, I'm Sean with the Bitcoin Bros. You guys like this content? Don't forget to smash the like button. It really helps out the channel, helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification to be notified when Bitcoin Bros post our next video. And with that, that's all I have for you today, and I'm out.